Alright, here we go. This is the 4th time I've tried to do this. And believe it or not, this Darkwalker son of a bitch has only killed me one time. So I've just been incredibly unlucky thus far in this challenge. So I'm gonna try to resolve that this time around. This isn't exactly hard, but it's very easy to get lost, which makes this hard. Like it's super easy to lose your bearings once the fog starts rolling in. It's pretty scary, not gonna lie. But one time the first time, it killed me because it kept spawning in the cave in front of me and in this area behind me. So that cave over there that goes back to a coastal highway, I couldn't get through that cave, and I just, eventually lost. That was a legitimate death. The second time, the game glitched out on me, and I quit halfway through because it just wasn't working right. The third time, which was just the one before this, I had collected like 4 of these journals at these fireplaces that we're supposed to go to, and I mean, I'd gone to like 3 different maps, but when I got to the 4th one, it's like, you've only collected 1 journal. So I looked, and it was right, I hadn't been picking the journals up, apparently. I'd been going to the locations, but I hadn't been picking up the journal segments. So I kind of screwed myself. Now you can't win this anyways. So, it doesn't matter. Like, eventually this thing catches you no matter what you do.
I can use this.
But I think the idea is to collect at least 6 journal pages. So that's what we're gonna try to do. From what I can tell, the Darkwalker will let you sleep. Like, for some reason, I can sleep as long as I would like, and this thing doesn't catch up to you at all. Like, he stops in his tracks the moment you go to sleep. So, that's pretty interesting. Alright, let's see if we can get some supplies real fast. I'm not gonna bother with taking the ammunition or any weapons I find, because I've done this quite a few times already, and I've yet to see an animal attack me at all. Like, I've yet to see any animals outside of deers, anyways. So I don't think that the wildlife is really a thing to worry about in this mode. Revolver. There's normally something under this bed. I'd love to find a lantern, to be honest. That's one of the things I have noticed about this challenge. Lanterns are like super helpful because you end up not being able to see anything in most places you go. probably nothing up here, but we'll check. There might be something on the ground. Just a cloth. And I don't think he gets closer while I'm repairing clothing either, so I'll have to take advantage of that as well when we get to the campsite. So, done with the Lonely Lighthouse, in and out real fast, that's what I was hoping for. Did I not pick up a... There it is. Right. Ragged trail boots. I'd like to find a pair of shoes instead, running shoes. So hopefully we'll get lucky there. Bandages and painkillers are the only healing items I would like. I've done this. I've played this mode for like 2 hours, so I've got a decent idea of, you know, what I'm going to expect. But I mean, just to put it in perspective, I slept for 12 hours at one point because I was totally exhausted, and the Darkwalker didn't move an inch, and the fog didn't get any more intense the whole time. So apparently, that's just not a thing that happens. So sleeping isn't an issue. The issue is if you stay in an area too long, this toxic fog will build up all the way, and then you're screwed. You die. All your food spoils anyways. I don't know if you die, but I've got to not let that happen. This flare's gonna burn out before I get to search a lot of the Riken. Hey, lantern. Thank God. Oh, hell yeah, it's got a lot of fuel, too. Okay, lucky. Very lucky to get that lantern. Thank God. So, really, I do have plenty of time at the moment. I'm not too awful worried about him. Or it. I'm gonna borrow that for a moment, but I'm not gonna take it with me. It weighs too much. Ragged. No. Okay. Tools, I will take the jerry can. That's helpful for starting fires if shit gets bad. Which it might. I don't know. Thick wool sweater, that's big. Painkillers. Granola bar. Fleece mittens, way better than the leather gloves I'm wearing. Okay. The sewing kit. Okay. Guess I'll take that, but I don't know if I'll need it, but I'll take it. Pork and beans. I do need a can opener. 5 minutes. There's ammo everywhere. Okay, I could have sworn there were lockers, but I guess not. So, just drop that. Okay. Alright, so, while we're here real quick, let me... See, because this doesn't move. It's permanently nighttime. 4 minutes and 30 seconds is how far out he is, and I don't think that changes at all while I'm doing this. No, it doesn't. The fog light, it's already at 42%. So let's see what happens when I do this. Let's see if the fog goes up a lot. No, okay, the fog doesn't either. Okay, so that's good. Alright. Can I even repair these? I can try. 70% chance. Yeah, good enough. Okay. That's pretty good. So, toxic fog's at 46%. He arrives in 30 minutes. So he arrives in 3 minutes. Toxic fog didn't progress any. But I don't have time to wait around any longer. I think we need to,
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, I don't need a can opener now since I've got that. One page found. Alright, good. Let's go. I just gotta hope he doesn't spawn in front of me in the direction I'm going, because if he does that, we got a problem. And it might be totally random where he spawns, too. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know how this thing works. Okay, good. He spawned behind me, I think. I've got 9 minutes to get out of here before the fog overtakes the area. That's what that marker means. That's not how far away he is or anything. Hear him? Can you hear him? Hear him stomping? Tell me that's not fucking creepy as hell. And from what I've gathered, he just walks wherever he wants. He doesn't give a fuck about mountains or anything. He'll beeline his ass right towards you. Every time.
That'll come in handy.
No, it will not. I felt like this thing is like the Terminator, you know. You can't reason with it, you can't bargain with it. That whole spiel. I don't know. Kind of. I get Terminator vibes off of this thing. I don't really have a whole lot of stuff to talk about as far as gameplay. I've done this 4 times. This is the 4th time I've done this already, so I kind of talked myself out, you know. I really don't know what sort of commentary to provide outside of... We gotta keep moving. He's behind me. I know where I think I know the path I want to take, but I'm not 100% sure. All I know for sure is that I got lost in Coastal Highway last time. It was fucking awful. Because I couldn't find my way out of Coastal Highway.
I could eat anything right now.
Despite that being the one map that I've played on more than any of the other maps in the whole game. But yeah, I was admittedly terrified of this thing when I first heard it spawn. And it's pretty fucking terrifying, you know, knowing something's out there marching towards you, that's pretty scary. But unfortunately, when I saw it, it became not scary at all. Mostly because there's nothing to see. It doesn't have a body. It's just footsteps. like stomping in the ground coming towards you. That's all it is. You know.
This'll come in handy.
Actually, that pry bar might be useful. I think there's some lockers in here. So yeah, I mean, this thing is creepy from a distance, but once you get close to it, well, once you get close to it, you start dying because you go insane. But if not for that, once you get close to it, you can see that all it is footsteps just stomping towards you. You know, there's no actual monster. So, yeah. But we're doing pretty good. I don't have a lot of really good clothing. Forgot I even found that down vest. Not that it's going to help a lot, but some better clothing is really all I would like. I mean, we're doing good otherwise. Another pry bar.
What have we here?
Oh. Keep moving. I did check that, right? Yeah. I can't remember anything. I'm losing my mind. Pretty good lead on him, though, from what I can tell. Yeah, still got the one journal, so at least it didn't take that away from me or anything. I was thinking maybe that's what happened last time. Like, maybe I grabbed the journals and the game was like, no, we're gonna pretend you didn't. But no, I could totally believe that I'm too much of a dumbass to actually check and make sure I grab them. So that's probably what it was.
Could end up being useful.
I've already got mittens. Of course, everything I got was for the same part of my body. Unfortunately. Alright. Alright, so let's eat. Need some more water. I mean, going into Coastal Highway, I should be able to get plenty of water. I should be able to get plenty of water because there's going to be plenty of houses I can get toilet water out of. So. The weather does not sound good outside. Damn! How close was he? He didn't sound that close. Wow, it sounds like he's really close. You'll know when he gets close. A distance meter will pop up on the top of the screen where the counter was earlier, counting down his spawn. So, and if you get within that, you know, if that pops up, that means you'll start like suffering physical health damage because it's like you're going insane. check out the Harris home basement real fast. Hopefully not a bad idea. Give me some painkillers.
This stuff will come in handy.
Whatever. The main reason I wanted to check out this place is because of the washer and dryer behind me. Oh, stop. God, I hate that animation. I don't know why they haven't removed that shit. Oh, see, I hate it so much. Misclick. Here, we're gonna jerk you all the way back up. Extra pair of pants. So far, so good, though. I feel like we're doing okay. There's no fires in this map. This wind sucks eggs. I'm not a huge fan of going twice as slow as I should be because of the wind blowing in my face. On top of that, I also feel like the game's kind of loud. I'll turn it down to 6. It'll be a slight improvement. Probably not a huge one, but an improvement nonetheless. Alright. He should still be behind me, I think. I mean, he better be. He was a minute ago. Still carrying that pry bar around. I totally forgot about that.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
No. The mobility isn't worth the exchange. I'm good. Alright, so you can see the fire up there in the top left corner of the screen. It goes away when I turn my head, but that's where we need to go. So, I think last time I made the mistake of just walking across this entire lake, which took forever. Because he caught up to me. He didn't exactly catch up to me, but I didn't give myself a lot of room to work with as far as like looting places. We've got to go to the abandoned. We have to go to the Misanthrope's homestead up here, because I've got to get the water out of that toilet. Don't make me go all the way around. Thank you. Alright, so here we go. We'll pause it here, and in the next one, we'll keep on keeping on with this and see how much luck I have. Thanks for watching.